Hello and welcome to Software Nights, and in this video I'm going to be going over the battle of Kartra versus Infusionsoft. So in one corner we have Kartra, and then of course in the other we have Infusionsoft. So what I'm going to be doing is quickly kind of covering some of the features, although both of them have a ton of them, kind of comparing and contrasting, and then moving on to the pricing and of course my thoughts when it comes to both of these. So Infusionsoft is very big on their CRM, which is customer relationship management. In fact, a lot of people use Infusionsoft just because of how good that is. That clearly is going to have the leg up. Not to say that Kartra does not do any of those things, because they have a lot of cool, I guess you could say, segmenting. You can obviously import your leads, add tags, do cool automations when it comes to that. But overall, when it comes to the CRM and the sales pipeline, Infusionsoft probably is going to be much better. Of course, that combines with the marketing automation, once again, something that Kartra has. Now, if we're going to online sales, they do have all-in-one e-commerce. You can sell e-commerce when it comes to Kartra as well. Moving on to the next section is payments. And then, of course, if I was going to pretty much sum up all the rest of them, you have analytics, integrations, appointments, quotes, and invoices. These are all features that both of the different softwares is going to have. With payments, it's going to be very big on Stripe and PayPal, especially when it comes to Kartra. And, of course, analytics, there is a lot of analytics through both. Integration, Infusionsoft is going to have the leg up when it comes to integrations. As it says, there's hundreds of apps. If I go into the Kartra page here, you will see the integrations. They are still working on adding more, but not always do you need a ton of them. The screen is kind of cut off, so you can't see all of them. But either way, as I scroll through here, you can see a majority of them. Let me slide the screen over. Obviously, Stripe and PayPal are going to be very big ones, and of course Zapier, so you can kind of connect a lot more applications when it comes to that as well. Appointments, this is also pretty cool because you won't have to go out there and get a different calendar or anything like that. Kartra also has that as well when it comes to my calendars, as you can see on the left side. It's overall very difficult to compare and contrast. Here's the thing. Infusionsoft is like the godfather of, CRMs, automations, and sales pipelines. Well, they are extremely popular because they have been out for a long time. One of the biggest downfalls of them, and a lot of people know this, is that their lack of simplicity or difficultness to use. A lot of people call them Confusionsoft, and that's for a very good reason. It's not something that you're going to just go in there and figure out. In fact, if you wanted to get the pro version, they have an onboarding fee, where if you scroll down a little bit here, obviously it's going to be monthly. It could be $199, $299, $399, plus there's a one-time onboarding fee of $299. I believe that used to be a higher price, which is actually lower now, which is good. However, I feel the need to be able to pay someone for onboarding or even get expert advice. A lot of people have to go out there and pay someone to help them use the software. That's usually saying something about it. If I have to get a software and it's so difficult that I have to go out there and pay someone else, I'm not going to be very happy, okay? So in terms of comparing both of these, Kartra is going to be a lot simpler to use. There's a lot of tutorials when it comes to that. You're not going to have to go out and hire an expert or a coach to help you out. So overall, I would feel that Kartra is better in that specific sense if you're going to be newer or you're kind of like intermediate to business, all right? If you've been around for a long time, you've made a ton of sales, you've done a ton of business, there is a good chance that Infusionsoft might be the better option for you. Let me go to their actual pricing page for the non-pro version, which starts at $99 a month. If you scroll down a little bit more, you will see that there's further prices for it. So depending on the contacts you have, up to $2,500 is $179, then $229 a month, and then $299. If we go to Kartra, you'll see that their beginner plan starts at $99 a month after their trial, then $199 a month, and it goes up much higher. And obviously, they do have their annual plans and their 2-year plans, so that's going to change drastically based upon how you want to get started. Okay, so that's kind of my thoughts when it comes to comparing both of these. If you want something that's much simpler and easier to use, I do recommend Kartra. However, if you are a grizzled veteran, you do not mind investing and possibly help to get you up and running with your software, because I know even a few multi-millionaire marketers who have done that and just swear upon how much they despise the fact that it's so difficult to run. A lot of people understand that, but it is amazing at what it does. Do not take anything away from that. They are great at what they do, but apparently creating a software that's easy to use isn't a easy challenge. So that's going to be up to you. Anyway, that's just comparing the two. Hope that helped you out. I will put a link down below if you want to get started with Kartra. They do have a 2-week trial. It's only going to be $1. So you can at least test it out, try it out, see how you like it, and then move on from there. So either way, if you have any comments, feel free to comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your software regardless of which one you choose.